What is good, Ape Nation? It's your boy Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the one and only AMC stock and what I think the future holds for this company. I'm also going to talk about what the technicals are showing and whether we're about to see the Moass. Are we going to see the first leg of the Moass tomorrow, guys? Is AMC about to go to the moon? What do I think is going to play out, and why is tomorrow so significant? Now, before I say anything about AMC, before I talk about what I think is going to play out and what you should be paying attention to, I do have to mention some very important things first. First off, I'm not a financial planner, guys. This is all for educational purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, benefits the entire ape community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you will not only qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to qualify for free real-time level 2 data for US stocks with $0 in trading commissions. So please check that out if you guys want. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So this is AMC, guys, and I did map out the fact that, look, at any given moment this thing could squeeze. At any given moment this thing could explode. We know that, right? It really depends on when the shorts cover. They're just delaying the big mess that they are in. So right now there are people saying that there's a lack of liquidity in the market and these massive institutions are over leveraged. They're over leveraged to the point where they can't be pumping the S&P like they did before. And there has been a lot of printing going on in our economy, which has led the S&P to really run like crazy. It's running with inflation. Now, what's going on is with AMC is looking pretty good in my opinion. Remember, there's this bullish falling wedge that was forming. Let me show you an example of what a falling wedge could look like. This is similar to one. As you guys can see, the selling pressure was really tough on the very top. The shorts had a lot of positions on it, and as time progressed right here, this was during like the dot-com crash. This falling wedge formed, then we saw a very bullish reversal, and it just continued to run to hundreds of dollars a share. So this is something that could play out for AMC. I definitely believe that, right, with AMC. But the thing about this is Amazon took a lot longer, and for AMC, it's obviously happening over a shorter time frame. So at any given moment, we know AMC could explode. We know this thing could go to the moon. But what is so significant about tomorrow? So a lot of people are saying that, look, there's so many calls, so many call options, so many puts, so much, so many eyes on tomorrow. So let's look at what on earth the data is showing. This is the call options and put options data, right? Look at this right here. There are currently about 50,000 calls in the money and 718,000 out of the money. So even 50,000 in the money is pretty good, not the perfect amount, but it's still pretty good. That's still a pretty big number, because if you look at the data, guys, let's go right over here. This is according to Yahoo. They actually show the specific amounts. And the reason I'm showing you guys this is we could see a big change in open interest, which is a pretty good sign. And the implied volatility is just absolutely insane, guys. 3,250%. I mean, it's crazy. Look at all these strikes that are in the money. Now, with all these options in the money, I think it's a pretty good sign, but people want more and more of them in the money too. So that's why people are pushing to bring AMC to a higher price. They want more calls in the money. But remember, guys, there are also 152,000 puts in the money. So the puts in the money are currently outweighing the calls in the money. So we really want to see if we could get this to reverse. And I'm totally in support of the movement of pushing AMC up tomorrow. But I do want to let you guys know something, that we have to be realistic too. So it could really go either way. And that's dependent on the effect that we, the bulls, could have on AMC share price, we, the retail investors. And it depends on the volume. If AMC's volume is really low, okay, we could see the volume like right here. If the volume is really low, that would mean that there's obviously insane amounts of manipulation. It's even more crazier than we have imagined. And I don't think that's going to play out, because the volume was like 51 million, obviously in favor of the shorts. But here's the thing. If the volume really picks up, guys, and we see massive buying, I'm not sure how the hedges are going to respond. I'm not sure to what degree they could keep on suppressing AMC. Now let's go up right here. Let's look at this right here. We could see this funny looking number, 69. But anyways, 6.9 million shares available to borrow. There's all these shares being lent out to these ETFs, but the cost to borrow these AMC shares, as shown by Ortex, is going up. So that's a good sign. It's becoming more expensive for the shorts, because if you look at what's happening right now with our financial systems in the market, the cost to borrow money in America is going to be going up as the Fed starts raising the federal funds rates. This is significant because mortgages are already going up in America. So the hedge funds are in a very dire position. Now, here's the thing about this argument. I don't know how long they could hold this out, guys, because they still have some ammo on their side. Remember, they received like over $1 billion from Sequoia and Paradigm. They received a lot of money, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't necessarily know if we're gonna cause the Moass tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna start tomorrow. It may actually end up happening because that really depends on how much FOMO there is. If we see AMC's volume in like the 2, 3, 400 millions, I mean that could definitely lead to a big move, maybe even margin calls, maybe. But it really depends on that, guys. We really need to see how much buying there is, how many orders actually go through. I mean, we really need to see that first before we make any claims. But I feel like it's going to be crazy tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of buying tomorrow, especially towards the last hour. It's going to be pretty insane. But be prepared for the hedge funds because they know what we're trying to do, guys. They know it, and they're going to do whatever they can to try to suppress it too. So it could really go either way. Now, there are two different ways we could look at this. If AMC doesn't just start squeezing, like I told you guys before, it's possible, but let's just say it doesn't start next week. Let's just pretend that. If that doesn't happen, we still have this bullish formation. Even if they keep bringing it down, they keep on causing it to trade sideways, we're eventually going to have a big run up. I'm 100% confident. I believe that. But even if they don't do that, even if they can't necessarily cause us to trade sideways for any longer and we end up pushing it up, then it's another win-win situation for us because the AMC could still run up starting next week. It definitely can. And based off the DD I saw, yeah, it's possible, but I don't want you guys to expect that to happen, right? We don't know if it's going to happen like that. It really depends on what happens on Friday. So I'm just really hyped for Friday, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be buying too. I'm gonna be part of it too. I want to see AMC run, guys, and I love this stock. I'm excited. I can't wait. And to me, guys, I mean, this is a good opportunity to buy a lot of shares, and this is a good opportunity to watch AMC run because we know this thing cannot stay too low for too long because there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of money on the sidelines. I mean, if you look at the market cap of like Apple, it's like at what 2.7 trillion right now. Tesla's close to 1 trillion, maybe at 1 trillion. There's a lot of money on the sidelines that could easily push this thing up, and I think it's going to come soon. So what's happening is the market is just in a very bad state right now. I see the S&P seeing a correction because of the Fed's changes, and as a result of that, AMC could drop a little bit more. That's another scenario we have to look at, right? This run up may be a little bit delayed. It may not happen until March. It's possible. I'm just going over possibilities with you guys. AMC might look like this, trade a little bit sideways for the next month before the big run up starts. Be prepared for anything, guys. Okay, be very prepared because these hedge funds are, they're tough, they're mean, and for them to get the success that they have, it's not like they're gonna come easy, right? They're not gonna fall easily. It's gonna be tough to beat them. I'm gonna be honest with you, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. As long as we stick together, as long as we push, there's eventually going to be a big, big, big run up, in my opinion. So just be patient, guys. Wait it out, and let's just see what happens tomorrow. It is possible for us to see the Moass start. It is definitely possible. I want to put it out there. And for me, as an ape and as an AMC shareholder, I'm going to be part of it. I'm going to be buying too, and I'm excited. So that's what I have for this one, guys. Let's see how it turns out. Maybe there'll be more fills to delivers, but eventually they're going to have to be hedged for. We'll see how it goes. So that's what I have for this one. I'll see you in the next one, guys, and I'm not losing faith. AMC to the moon, and peace out.